Hello, welcome to episode 29 of Demo Reviews. Today we're watching a guy named by Mr. Quali, something along those lines. You'll see it in game. He is Master Guardian Elite, and he wants to get better, so he sent me his demo. But yeah, so that's where we're at today. Let's get on to it. So 1 second. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's jump right into it. Pistol round, CT side. Looks like you're going for the armor. Very common buy for people to do. I'm nothing against it. So let's see where you go. Looks like you're going long by yourself. Gotta be careful for a rush. As you can see, they're not rushing. They would have been out by now. And your teammates are getting a lot of contact on cat. So there's a couple things you could do. You can either wait to see if they're doing an A split, right? And stay long, or you fall back, let your teammate here handle it. He handles it. You should see that the bomb's there, so they're probably not going to do a split. You guys rotate back to long. Obviously, if they're going to flank or if they're going to push you guys, they're going to wait until they make contact and they've already been out and then a split. So you really don't have to worry about this. Probably both of you should have just stayed here and just waited for your teammates to rotate to maybe CT and cat and then pinched them together. What you do is pistol armor right now, just pistol nades, or along those lines. Shouldn't buy nades and armor. Bad buy, and you decide to go for a PT-50. Not a bad buy. You have 550 left in the bank. It's really good to start saving some money as well. So as we can see, they're going to B rush and you guys stack B. Good play. Oh, it looks like they're going to wrap around though. Doing a mid to B split. As you can see by the smoke, as well as you hearing them all mid. You can run through this smoke and try to catch them off guard. Be a big play if you go a little bit quicker, taking your time. They don't know where you're at. Almost fucked up there. Looks like you're gonna save. So if you would have gone a little bit quicker, right, just ran out through the smoke, your teammate was dying, especially when the guy died on top of B slope. Probably would have caught 2 or 3 of them off guard. 2 of them were lit, and you probably could have got 2 because you guys could have easily won this round. But what you did was a lot safer, a lot smarter. It can't really punish you too hard for that, and you're able to get a gun down. Hopefully you can save this. Overexpose yourself, just hide. You just would have hit back, you probably would have saved it instead of peeking out towards the end of the round. But it's okay. You're able to kill 3 of them, I think, that round. All together, all your teammates and all. So their economy is going to be kind of hurting here. So you just gotta save one more round after this. Or, I mean, save this round and buy next round. So you know they're doing a heavy A long, because they haven't done this before, and they're throwing smokes. You're in a good position right now. Obviously they checked it, because they were coming in as like 3 or 4. But if it was just one guy by himself, you probably would have got him. So now you know bomb's long. You can see in your death cam, as well as there's 3 out here, so you should be careful. Telling your teammates to be careful with A split. It's alright though. Those are eco rounds. Alright, you should know they have a few AKs. Alright, so you don't need this head armor. Sure, they have one submachine gun, but he's probably either going to upgrade or he's going to be long enough to where it won't do 100 damage to you. I think even up close, the MP7 doesn't even do 100 if you have no head armor. So again, waste of head armor, right? That's 350 you can use to buy a kit. So, teammate throws a flash. Nice. You see the flash on the left, so it's a smoke. Dodged it. Going in the same spot. They know you're playing there. So again, maybe going pit would be a lot better. A lot safer, you're not exposed too much, and your teammate really can't help you if you're over here because he's covered by the smoke. Again, if you see these smokes come down, going to pit's a fine option. Or maybe smoking it as you're coming across from pit, right? Going to pit, smoke it off this wall, bank it off so they can't push in. Let's lose that round. You guys can pistol armor here. You guys do get 3,400 next round. So pistol armoring, or maybe, oh, it looks like you guys want to force up. I wouldn't do that. Looks like you're just gonna full save though. A lot of flashes long. Nice, good crosshair placement there. Pushed up close. Obviously he was ready for it, aim punch affected you, nothing you can do. 5-0, all else not lost, it's just a really bad start. You guys can pick it back up, 110-5. Yeah, you guys can full buy here. Looks like you're going for the op. Don't need the head armor again. Uses the buy pistol, or just save it. As you can see, they have 4 AKs and op. They touch you at all in the face, you're dead. Looks like you're lost positioning wise. As we can see, they're doing the same. A long plays. Getting shot at. Still beside that smoke. Nice flick to his head. So you should know there's one cat. Your teammate car should be backing you up. Another good flick by you. So you should know the last guy is around mid. Easily can go B. As we can see, you have one guy near long, B2 on cat. You guys should be telling yourself, alright, he's not here. Obviously he's gonna go B. As we're retaking, should be retaking together, but they went in one at a time. But you're able to get the headshot because of good crosshair placement. Looks like you're boosting up a teammate. You're doing a heavy cat, so you should be playing back, either by sight, and looks like, as we can see, they're doing the same smoke strat. They smoke off corner and push in. You know that they can be hit. Good game sense from you. Decent flash. As we can see, they're not pushing up. You can also bank it off the wall to your right here. Use that smoke to your advantage. You can peer around the smoke if you want. Not a very good smoke by them. That one's basically covers in the gap. So you should hear him crossing. Teammates kills him. Pushing him with the off is very risky. There's one slope. Should have tried to kill him with your op. Pistol wasn't going to do a lot. As you can see, he had full health anyways, or almost full health, 73. It would have taken a dink and one shot to the body. But if the op, it would have just taken one shot to the chest. Or even the legs. If you would have legged him, he would have died anyways. Thankfully, your teammates were able to come in, clutch, and win the round for you. Picked up your op. Again, don't need that chest, that head armor. Use it to buy enough smoke, or I don't know, a pistol. So as we can see, their economy's hurting. They don't have a lot of money. Some of them are forcing it up, so they're on tilt. Flash yourself, peek really wide, and so you overexpose your body. Or if you were trying to accomplish peeking wide, yeah. You should know there could be one long now. Again, you peek really wide, overexpose yourself. Then you reposition yourself to a nice little corner. Good spot. Very common spot, so you can't get pre-fire here, but nonetheless a good spot. So when your teammates die, you should be reacting to one of your teammates dying, either rotating back to A site or watching CT spawn while your teammate watches from A. It looks like you're rotating mid. You should know they're all in there. You should know there could be a guy mid. This is a shot. Again, gotta react a little bit quicker. You guys are winning, nice. You can buy full nades and a kit. Awesome, that's what you do. Gotta hit those shots, kinda fast forward over them. But you should know, you're playing the smoke correctly. I like this. You should just fall back to a different position. It's 4v4. Playing from A site or from cross right here is also very good. As we can see, they're doing a B split kind of thing going on. Your teammate B dies, so you should know that they're mid, as well as they could be long. So you're watching the right angle. I like this. You should be letting your teammates handle it. Bombs mid. This guy's long, just get caught out. Nothing to do. Just unfortunate. He was just baiting his teammates. Alright, looks like you're playing mid this round. Or going B with the rifle. Maybe go in the beginning of the round since you do have one guy cat already. Maybe it'd be safer just to go into the guy B in case of rush, and as we can see they are doing that. And then after maybe like 15-20 seconds, as soon as you establish that it's not a rush, then come back to mid. Start re-clearing it out. Obviously letting your teammate cat know, hey, I'm not watching mid with you. So, teammate's gonna have to hold against 5 people. As we can see, he dies. You are not rotating right away. It'll take you a quick second to rotate there, so that can be the difference between you getting a frag and you not. Saw one guy by back plat. You should know there's one under window. That's up on that nade. Come out. Again, you're not coming out with the teammates. You're not synchronizing. You're just trying to go in there. Or you could just use the smoke right, bounce it off the door so it lands a little bit in front of it, and then abuse your own smoke and use it against them, as well as letting you come out and trying to like peek in the corners, making sure your corners are clear. So you guys lose that round. Unfortunate, but again, you guys only had one guy playing B. He needed to back up. And it looks like you're getting a P90 drop. Also, you have no nades. This is a very risky buy from you guys. It can work, but it's very risky because if you guys lose this, you guys' economy is going to be really bad. You have no grenades to slow them down at all. As we can see, your teammates pushed up top mid, able to take advantage of their unguarded flanks, pushes. So now to 2v3, you guys can definitely win this. You should know one saw mid, the other guy it's probably A long, or they're both mid. Because you did clear tunnels, your teammate went to spawn, doesn't see anything, and you know your teammate's on A. So your teammate's going A long. He should be relaying information that's clear. You didn't hear anything of cat, so it's safe to assume that cat's clear as well. So last two should be A long. Teammate should know that they're crossing. It's killed, unfortunate, but 2v2 still winnable. You should know one's there and one's on site. Nice crosshair placement. Should have figured he was going to go round because he did shoot at you, he probably saw you. But your teammate's close enough to where you can get the kill, and he does, and you guys win the round. Again, economy's kind of weak because you guys just won that round, but you can still buy like a submachine gun or maybe a FAMAS. And as we can see, they're saving up. So they're doing a long rush. You should be rotating because your teammate called that out. It's good. Teammate's watching mid, so you don't have to worry about your plane. Teammate with the op is just doing work. You know, bombs down. It's a really good flash shoot through if it was a little bit further. It wasn't far enough though, so I didn't blind the guy over here in the corner. Oh well, you guys still won the round. So it looks like you're going back A long. So flash, that's not alright flash, doesn't pop as soon as it lands. Another flash, nice usage. Nice crosshair placement, good spray down. But your teammate died on B. You should know there's one guy mid. Nice crosshair placement. Kill that guy. Good try on the crosshair placement there. Obviously, it just wasn't working for you. A little slightly off, and you just get peeked by 3 guys. So on to this round. You guys' economy's a little broken, but you guys are forcing up. You can buy. Oh, nice. Again, you don't need the head armor. Could have bought a smoke there, or 2 flashes, right? Because if you're gonna go A long, those 2 flashes really help. As we can see, T's are setting up to do something here for Cat, or A long, I should say. Good off angle you're holding right here, very aggressive, very risky, but it's also very rewarding. Obviously he comes out, he's ready to pre-aim in the pit, so he's able to look at you. But sometimes you can catch someone off at that position, but not too often. So again, I like how you're changing up your angles, but try to play smarter positions. Teammates win the round. The last round now, asking for a drop. So you're late to your position, you should know they could be out A long. You're pushing up, trying to reclaim it, you shouldn't. So nice, smart. Playing back, coming on the site. This is kind of an off angles, but people will usually look here with an op or rifles in general. This is a very bad angle to be holding A long from. You saw the guy, you saw him, but I don't think you registered that in your head. Nice, good taps, bursting right there, whatever you did. Again, you see the guy, you peek out wide to check it, he obviously sprays you down, does a lot of damage. What you should have done next was pop the flash for yourself, or back to maybe elevator or CT spawn. As you can see, you repeat it, he already knew you were there, so he was ready to pre-aim it, getting ready for you, his reactions were on point, and he was able to spray you down. So you guys were able to win that round, nice pistol rounds, should be buying armor or nades. Go for the armor buy, again, nothing wrong with armor. Nice, good aim at the head. You got a pretty decent round here. I thought you had pretty good positioning. Obviously, you gotta be careful with your trigger fire there. Get some trigger discipline not to kill your teammates, but you were able to get the guy behind them. And so they knew your position was at. Nothing really you could really do here except play the bomb, play time, as well as play around the boxes here. Hopefully, try to dodge his bullets while you kill time. They were able to win that round. Unfortunate. You did a lot of work here. I think you guys are forced up. This is a really good way to catch them off guard. So I like this. But you gotta be careful because they are gonna have armor, so your nades aren't gonna do a lot. See, they naded this. teammate flashes for you, that's when you should be going out. In your corners. C2 near A long when you're across, when you're float box. Smokes. Now you guys rush up there. Obviously, your submachine guns aren't going to do a lot, especially the MAC-10 against armored opponents. Submachine gun P90 and also UMP would have done a lot more damage because they are a couple of the highest damaged submachine guns. The lowest ones are the MAC-10 and the PP Bison. So keep that in mind next time you want to do a pistol armor force buy. Well, obviously you guys got 1 or 2 kills, so these guys are able to buy. This guy's forcing up for some reason. You're forcing up as well. MP7's like in the middle between those 4, so kind of does medium damage against armored opponents, but not obviously not as well as like a Galil or a Scout or a AK-47. Even Tech 9 is probably better than some of the submachine guns if you're going to force buy against armor, because it just does so much bullet penetration. So nice, you were able to swarm that guy, pick up his bomb off. You saw the guy. Obviously the reason why he died is because he didn't have enough bullets and you had to reload when you picked it up. So be careful when you do that. Always expect that their gun needs to be reloaded. Lose that round. You guys can force up again or full save because you guys are like gonna have a 4th round loss bonus here, so you're gonna get about 2,900. Yeah, you get 2,900 if you guys lose this round. It looks like you guys are gonna do a heavy B take here, or maybe go lower to mid. Like some of you are branching off. You're staying upper.
Laying down smoke.
You hear one guy. This is a really decent spot you're in. Sometimes people can check this. Just gotta hit the shot. Stay at bomb now. Relay that to your team. You guys still win that round though. Really nice. Now you have an AK. And full nades. Both a deagle. Don't need to buy the deagle. It's a waste of $700 you could be saving up because you guys haven't won a lot of rounds in a row yet. And as we can see, they're ecoing because you guys killed them a few times in a row. So let's see. Yeah, they've just been wasting their economy. You run out there, right? As we can see, they stacked it. You should be telling your team they stacked. So these 3 guys should be going towards B. Bomb. They are. Teammates watching it. Boom. Alright, you guys should win this round. Alright, you're buying a deagle again. You're just wasting your economy. Have some economy awareness. Wait until you build up a couple rounds, right? Until you have like maybe like over 10k before you start buying these pistols. So obviously, if you don't kill them right away with your rifle, you're probably gonna be dead. No reason for you to waste money on buying these pistols. As well as, even if you do waste your entire clip with the AK, you probably damage them a lot unless you're really bad with the spray, and a Glock will be just fine. Waste of a nade, HE grenade there. They could have been close, could have not been. You would have heard them though if they were rushing in. Good thing they're pit. Nice. Checking your corners. Awesome. See his head, good taps. Teammate kills him through the box. You guys should be pushing up together. Solid. Let's do this. You have no smoke, you should be playing for long, or after you kill this guy. He just got the better of you there, nothing you can do about that. Teammates still win it though. Again, you find these deags, ask for a drop, wasting your money. If you didn't buy all these eagles, you would have had $2,100 extra dollars. So you would have had enough to buy an AK if you would have just not bought these eagles. Little things add up to big things over time. You wouldn't have to get a drop. Alright, you're close enough where you can trade it like this. Good teammate positioning. Going out, sure you clear your corners for your teammates.
Throwing smoke.
Dodge that flash. No reason for you to get blended by that, especially when his character announces it. Could be car. We know there's one on site now. You're smoking off cross, which is good. Good use of your nades. I spray down. Now there's one cat. Good nade. Teammate long has the bomb. I don't know if he realizes that or not. Nice crosshair placement. Good dodge.
Throwing a grenade.
And you guys win the round. Awesome. You're doing great. You're having a good game so far. As we can see, you're 17-18, barely going positive because you guys have such a rough CT side, but now it looks like you guys are starting to pick it up, build momentum, and starting to dominate.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see where you go. Go low you get. So you should know they play at least 1 or 2 long every round and fall off. As we can see this time they're ecoing, so you should know that there could be more here. Obviously you clear it. You see one on site maybe. I don't think you can see that guy. Good spray down. Point blank, no need for you to tap first. And again, good flick to his head. And you buy up full nades. Job by you.
Grenade. Smoke. Flashback. I'm throwing smoke. Throwing flashbang. Grenade. Throwing a flashbang.
Oh, nice. Good shots from you.
I am planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Smoke.
Good smoke. Watch covering your rear. Don't know where this guy could be at.
I'm throwing a grenade. I'm throwing.
Pick up the eye. Spread the smoke. Obviously it's not mid, so it can become the tunnels, etc, etc. So now you have an op. Start picking mid. Or you can do whatever you want. See what happens. You have full nades. You have a nice backup pistol.
Let's go, my friend.
You guys have plenty of economy. You guys can, I think, lose out the rest of the half and still have enough to buy every round.
Laying down smoke. I'm throwing flashbang. 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 Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Now there's one cat. Nice. Good try. Unfortunate you couldn't kill those guys. So they won one more round. It doesn't hurt. You guys have above 10k. You guys again should be able to buy out for the rest of the half or the rest of the game. Then going back to the AK.
Throwing a flashbang.
Good use of your flash there.
Flashbang.
Teammate's watching, doesn't see anything. One could have snuck by the pit though. Again, gotta hear that bounce of the flash. Gotta turn.
I'm throwing smoke.
Yeah, decent smoke. Goes out too far this side, also doesn't go far enough. Teammate throws one, no gap. Nice. Could be one on site, because they usually do have one on site. Jump in there and you should know there's one that smoke somewhere. Ooh, got lucky there, you're jumping up. Almost caught you off guard. So now it's game point, and we're coming to the last round. You have full nades, full everything. You can buy a pistol, do whatever you want. As we can see, they're 5 stacking A or A long, so you should know B is clear. Team should relay that information to you. 2v3. Definitely winnable. You guys have the bomb down as well as it's on B site, so it's a lot more easily defendable. 1v3. Gotta make a play here because they can pinch you in at the same time. This is... Don't have to kill time. If he's gonna be coming in you like this, just spray him down. You have 7 bullets, enough to kill him. You only need at least 4 at the chest to kill. But anyways, it's a good 1v3 clutch by you. You took advantage of their poor aim, so you're able to spray transfer from the guy from tunnels onto the doors, and then the guy came from window, missed his op shot, so you guys win. But again, if he's gonna be rushing at you like this, don't be afraid to just spray him down. I would have just killed him right away, because as we can see, you only have like 18 life. Alright, so now we're gonna go on to the scoring section. Alright, as we can see, you have a pretty solid score this game. 62 out of 100. To me, that puts you at either like a LE DMG area that you played in this game. So that's really good, especially since you're MGE. And so let me go over the 4 major categories we have here. As you can see, I broke it down, as well as their subcategories that go within these, all fundamentals of the game. So let's go with your highest, it's aim. So you have crosshair placement, I gave you an 8 out of 10. It wasn't like perfect, but it was really, really good. Also, when you're coming around corners, make sure you put your crosshair on the corner, hug it as you're peeking out. That way you don't overexpose yourself. But overall, very good crosshair placement, always aiming at the head, etc., etc. Accuracy, gave you 8 out of 10. You hit a lot of your sprays, a lot of your bursts, a lot of your taps. Your op shots, you did most of the time. Obviously, you missed a few, as well as some of your shots and your sprays on some of the guys on T side, as well as CT side could usually use work on, especially with your pistols. So I gave you an 8 out of 10. So just a few things you gotta work on from this game that I can get from it. Next is trigger discipline. I give you 3 out of 5. Getting pistols, knowing not to tap right away really quickly, just on your pistol rounds, as well as knowing when to burst, tap, and spray with your rifles. So 3 out of 5. Not bad, not good. I really liked it though. It was more on the good side, as you can see. Especially with your rifles. You knew when to tap, you knew when to burst, as well as some of your good flicks. Doesn't mean you have really good trigger discipline. Next up is movement. 11 out of 25. Obviously your worst area here. I gave you a 3 out of 5 for your basic movement in general. Knowing when to run, knowing when to walk. As well as pulling your knife out, etc., etc. I really didn't look too much into this when you were playing, so I gave you a very basic score, 3 out of 5. Next up is positioning. I gave you a 5 out of 10. Where's your positioning in accordance to what you're watching? So you went A-long a lot. Kind of did the same spots over and over again. It was either right next to the light post, next to the long double doors, or it was at the corner. Really didn't change it up too much. There were plenty of different spots you could play in. Rotation wise, CT side, rotate a little bit quicker. I gave you like a 3 out of 10. Rotate a little bit quicker when you guys lose someone on B side, from A long or from mid. Sometimes it takes you a little bit too long to rotate right, especially when you guys have bomb down. On T side, make sure you rotate to the bomb. If you guys are going to be pushing in, that way he's protected. I didn't really see too much problem with that on T side. But again, just rotating quick enough to help out your teammates is always really good gameplay, as well as boost morale so they know that you're not just leaving them behind. So 3 out of 5 or 3 out of 10. I could have gave you like a 5 out of 10, but you have a really good enough score. I thought 3 out of 10 was good enough. Next is game awareness. So game sense in general, I think you have pretty good game sense. You know where they can be coming from, where they like to play at. I gave you a 7 out of 10 there. Economy awareness, I gave you 2 out of 5. Know what you can buy, what you can't buy. So for instance, on CT side, don't buy head armor when you don't need it, especially when you know they won 4 or 5 rounds in a row. They're gonna probably have AKs. You don't need to waste that $350 on head armor, especially later into the game if you die. After you've won a few rounds, you can buy head armor, right? Because you know, okay, they might be going here, pistols, they'll probably have pistol, maybe pistol armor. I should buy head armor. Or if you know they're forcing up Galils, head armor's not a bad buy. But again, if you know they're going to be having, majority of them are going to have AKs, maybe ops, head armor, very unnecessary. So I gave you a 2 out of 5 there. And teammate positioning, I gave you a 6 out of 10. Play in accordance to your teammates, so like, let's say on T side, you're close enough to get the trade, or basically you're covering your teammate while he's planning, or he's pushing up, right, playing with your teammates. On CT side, that's making sure you don't watch the same thing unless you guys are planning on doing it. As well as don't overstack one side. If you know he dies cat, be aware that he died cat and reposition yourself to a better position to like pistol round. You came back to help out your teammate Car when your guy cat died. I probably would have just stayed long, made sure no one was pushing in, etc, etc, because you already had a guy watching cat and he was Car. So again, be aware of your teammate's positioning. So that rounds you off to a 15 out of 25 in game awareness. And then finally grenades. I think you bought for a good majority of them, so I gave you a 4 out of 5. I don't think you bought every round you could have. And then used correctly, I gave you 11 out of 15. Most of your grenades, flashes, and HE grenades, I think you used pretty fine. Smokes, gotta be a little more refined. You have good ideas with them, but they're not perfect. And then lastly, grenades avoided, gave you a 2 out of 5. Basically abusing enemy smokes. You could have done that with the op a couple times on CT side, as well as dodging their flashes T and CT side as well, making sure you're not blinded by them. Definitely could react a lot quicker to some of their flashes. Alright, so that runs you off to a 17 in grenades. Then overall, a 62 out of 100. It's a really good game you had there. Again, that's around DMG LE area. If you like this, if you want more, always let me know. For those of you that don't have me added on Steam or in my Steam group, you can always send a YouTube comment or email me. Alright,